Hello, everyone. How are you? I'm the real Heather Bushy, and they're using these accounts as horror accounts, but they're wired differently. So what you're seeing on my end is my bukbait channel, but on other people's ends, they're seeing inappropriate accounts on other ends. And yes, I'm God's chosen star seed, the Kardashians and the Illuminati cut me out. And yes, YouTube was paid, Facebook was paid, TikTok was paid, Instagram was paid, all to keep me hacked out of my accounts and not able to go live. I can't post anything on there or anything of that nature. And the Kardashians did this because it's an adversary abuse situation. There's a lot of YouTubers involved into being fake Heather Bushies. Me. Nicole, of course, is one of those people with Bethany Gaskin, and they're in Russia. Nicole, of course, is in Russia. That's where she's at with Jason Hickman. And Bethany wears a white person suit, like on white chicks, or they put the white girl suit on. They're doing everything that they can to keep this story from lifting up off the ground to the whole world. The Illuminati does not want a righteous queen. Spain has an adversary queen that everybody's trying to stop being crowned, because we're supposed to move the world forward, not behind. And there's nothing evil against anybody, but these are all adversary abuser kings and queens, okay? And they want to make the world immortal, and they want to kill all the righteous people, all right? And right now they're doing a pretty damn good job in Oklahoma, murdering a lot of people. So I'm trying my best to push this out forward. And I think it's time that I get my glory and the world know exactly who I am. Because I'm not Nicole, I'm not Chanel Knoll, I'm not Victoria Powell, I'm not anybody else but Heather Bushy, the real Heather Bushy, and that's obvious. They're not letting any of my videos filter. They're not letting this video go anywhere because they're switching things. Because they're the Kardashians. They're the Kardashians. They get everything they want in life, and that's what it's like. Elon and the Kardashians. They won't give me my accounts back or the rest of the world. And they're trying to steal my doggy too. Hi everyone. There's about 3 minutes if you guys want to scroll on back. There's a lot of important information in there. It's important to catch me alive because the Kardashians and Hailey Bieber, they like to sting my video, and information will get cut. So it's very important that everybody pay attention to everything that I'm saying as I'm live. And if you guys have questions or anything, hi, your dog is cute. Thank you, honey. That's Betharini. But I need my account. I want my accounts back. Yeah, and that's another thing. Okay, so in Italy, Eminem, and it either could be Chanel, Victoria, Samantha, Mia, or Micah. They're all in there. They're in Italy as fake Heather Bushies with Eminem, and he's making Betharini Linguini. Okay, well, I don't really care about that because I'm queen of the world and I own the whole world, okay? I own the whole freaking world. Not Nicole, of course. Me. Not the Kardashians. Me. Okay? Why do I care about some linguini? Why do I care? When I own the air, the land, and the water, why do I care? I can make my own one day. I can come out with something more extravagant. Why do I care? These people are trying to murder me over Betharini Linguini. They're still trying to steal my dog out of the celestial warfare every day. Like when I'm asleep, they'll come in here and they'll steal out of the celestial warfare. I'm gonna do everything I can to murder you for Betharini. Yeah, they've gone so far. They've gone so far into trying to steal my dog to make another vet appointment to gut out her microchip, take it out, and put another one in with the Kardashian's name in it. That's how psychotic this has gotten. Not only that, let's talk about all the deceased people underneath my bed that they're stripping for food right now. I'm a very gifted person. Very, very gifted. I told those cops about those bodies being under here yesterday, and all those people are not locked up. They're still in the tunnels. They're still stripping people. Oh, yeah, they don't give a shit. They want an immortal world. They don't want the new world outlet. The Illuminati is doing everything they can to have war over this situation. Like Jay-Z Carter, his spirit, he's locked his spirit into my spine for the last 50 years. Now, there's a lot of magical stem still and spine still, like laboratory crap involved into this because I'm only 40 years old. I'm not 50. Well, I'm 39, but he won't release Jay-Z. He won't release him out of my spine. That's why my spine is curved. Is because of that and Johnny Depp. Hunchback of Notre Dame magic and Gangster Jay-Z got tired of being in my spine, so he made him a little spot and just made my spine curved a little bit in the back. Gangster Jay-Z is Jay-Z Carter's spirit. That's what they call me, Gangster Jay-Z. Natasha. Okay, so what's something else? Energetically, you guys speak to me because I know you can't type. Just speak into the camera something you want me to answer. Yes, it's that real. Yes. Okay, Nicole has been using my mom in videos, yes. Um, okay, so it's been Jason, Nicole, my mom, and Bethany Gaskin in a couple videos. How I feel about it, I don't give a shit. Because, okay, at the beginning, like, I can see my parents, being a little snarkly, trying to be fun, like, that's the way that they thought it was. Like, they were just trying to be funny, and, it's just kind of like one of those things, or we're just going to be crappy for a little while, and, just be a little snarkly, you know what I mean? But it got out of hand to the point where they're threatening everybody here in Edmond now. They're putting guns to people's heads to make them film with people because they don't want to film anymore. It's this serious that businesses are getting shot up now. They're threatening to bomb buildings and everything now. Like, people aren't understanding that once that first building gets bombed or shot up, people are going to really wake up to this situation. And because they're not locking anybody up. They're not doing anything to these Kardashians or Haley Beaver or any of these girls. They're allowing them to continue to do evil and do all this bad stuff. It's going to happen. So everybody just needs to prepare that it's going to happen eventually because they're not doing anything to any of these people. It's just, they just need to prepare. And my mom is so scared now. Cardi B won't leave her the hell alone. She's a frazzle. I don't think that she's that. I think after I got in, like, sometimes after, like, I gripe at these people for a little bit, they'll wake up and they'll be like, oh, okay. Like they wake up out of it and they stop doing what they're doing. Today, I don't think she's really been as bad as what she has been in the past. I think I've kind of woken her up a little bit. So, because her name hasn't been mentioned a lot. So, oh, if you want the cat, you need to go to the Kardashians Dubai page and Nicole's Russia page. And is Nicole in Dubai too? She's not in Dubai yet, but she wants to go to Dubai because they make a lot of money being whores in Dubai. And I don't mean that in a rude way. In other countries, that's just the way that it is. Yes, it's very scary. It's a very, very scary thing going on right now. And it's not healthy for anybody in the world. They're not doing any good in the world. They just keep doing more and more and more and more and more and more evil. They're not doing anything to make the situation better. Okay, like um, all my hospital cases, they're not. I'm not ever gonna see that money. I'm never gonna get any of that money. And they're doing rape cases in every state, in every country, for my butthole, in every country, in every state, for at Mercy, Integris, and OU. And I'm never gonna see that money. As I sit here and I beg for to have my freedom of my phone, and to have freedom to actually get groceries, to have freedom to just go outside without being tortured or being threatened to be shot. Um, I'm their bitch, okay? Depending on who's doing the stabbing, okay? Like Kate, this is an example, okay? Like Kate, she charges $3,000 for them to stab my vagina in a celestial warfare. She charges $2,000 to stab Betharini. Some people charge 500. Some people charge 1,000 for Betharini. But they're making a lot of money around the world off my vagina, and they have been for the last 39 years. And I'm still sitting here begging for a house. I can't even buy new clothes, you guys. It's that serious. I can't buy new clothes. Like if I buy products, I can't buy like the high end stuff because with the adversary abuse, I have to think of what these girls do. I have to think about um, everything else, like Ulta Beauty. Like they threw Ulta Beauty out the freaking window, dude. God left them in the Atlantic Ocean, okay, and started all that crap with Ulta Beauty and crap, like um, like all that profit stuff and everything. Like these girls have no idea what's coming to them. They're like, well, God ain't king yet. God ain't king yet. There's patience in the waiting. That these prophets and these real prophets and these real preachers see what they're doing in my prophecy account. And doing things to this to a real prophet and me being the world's earth angel and I'm the real work. There's a flyer in me. They're trying to use my face right now. Um, I'm a very powerful person. I don't even know how powerful I am. Okay, I'm a very powerful person. I'm very powerful, and what God can't give you physically, He will give you spiritually, and that needs to be said. because God's about to lift me up in a spiritual way that I don't even know. That's why I'm so powerful. All the stuff these girls have gotten, all the trips, the stuff, just anything, the saying anything, for the last 39 years, and I'm still sitting here. And they're like, you ain't getting nothing, you ain't getting nothing. Yeah, I am. Spiritually, I'm getting gifted a lot more than what they think I am. Something that they'll never have. And then when you tell the Kardashians, I got a spiritual upgrade and I got a new gift, they're like, I'm gonna steal it from you. You know that lady on the crowd? That's the Kardashians. And they'll go and do magic and they'll try to steal my spiritual gifts. Like my telepathy. Jelly Roll has a switchboard in Parliament and he sits there and he pulls on my spirits all day long and plays with them. He's gonna go deaf in one ear one day. Maybe both. All these people that have been playing with my telepathy are gonna go deaf at least in one ear or both ears one day. The people that have been pulling on it the most drastically, they're gonna go deaf in one ear or both ears. Eventually. You guys can hear me. They're messing with the volume in Parliament. So like go to your volume and turn it down and then go back up and do that a few times to cut off the spell. Because that's what they're doing, is they're doing spell work for the volumes not work correctly. That's why the thing just switched. But yes, it's very important to catch me live because they're going to cut these videos. We're at 12 minutes right now. See, they just said they cut off the magic. That's how good I'm getting with these people. That's how much time I spend with these people in the celestial warfare. And like my distinct spirits, okay, like I'm like, okay, I don't want to mention this lady's name, okay, because she's in big trouble. But you guys know Teresa the medium. I have similar gifts of her. I share a birthday with a family member, okay? All right, those gifts, those spirits, they're very, very different spirits. They just come. They come to you, okay? They're very, very different. Those spirits, they're even, those types of spirits, they're even trying to take those spirits from me. They're trying to, they come back because they only can take them for just a little bit, but they pull them and then they try to manipulate them through Parliament and their celestial spirits. So that's why sometimes, like, there was a shooting that was going on. I'm not going to say where or anything, but I didn't get all of the download of the information because they were manipulating my spirits, but also is because God had to wake people up in certain situations too. But this is part of that process, is where Ecclesiastes 3, there's always a time and a place for everything, to let people know that Jelly Roll and these people don't need switchboards like that to mess with people's telepathy. If you guys want lives saved, you need to get those switchboards taken away from Jelly Roll. And these people, you need to take away the telepathy switchboard. Yes, I have a flyer in me right now, and they're trying to do face magic so it looks different. They pull on my beauty all the time, like Nicole does Egyptian hair magic. That's why my hair looks like this. Nicole is not a good person. She's not good people at all. She's a witch, just like Bethany Gaskin. She's a witch, and I don't want to hear her anointing, her anointing, her anointing. I'm the earth angel of the whole world. I could care less about Bethany Gaskin's anointing, okay? Because at the end of the day, mine just squashes hers. all the way down, okay? I don't mean no harm to Bethany, but I ain't worried about all that, okay? These fans aren't awakened because they do magic on them. They do block magic, so they can't see what's going on. And God's gonna remove the magic soon off the fans, off the people. Shark Game, the ocean. What's your favorite shark? Jelly Roll is messing with the volume in Parliament. This is why I just said what I said. Because Jelly Roll's messing with this live right now for Nicole and all them in Savannah Dexter. Yes, she's a fake Heather Bushy in Guthrie, Oklahoma. And the same thing that they're doing here in Edmond, Can you guys hear me now? Let me hear this. The same thing they're doing in Edmond, Oklahoma, they're doing in Guthrie, Oklahoma with the mail, the murdering people, the stripping bodies, the breaking in houses, and everything else. Did you guys hear that? Okay, Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll, did you hear me about this? Savannah Dexter's. Oh, you guys are all stealing mail in Guthrie, Oklahoma, and stripping bodies there in Oklahoma, Guthrie, Oklahoma, too. You guys are trying to have a massacre in Guthrie, Oklahoma, too. Did you hear that, Jelly Roll? Did you guys hear that? I just wanted to make sure Jelly Roll heard that one. Yes, they're trying to make me a snaggled tooth in the celestial warfare. And my brother. Everything that they're doing here. Okay, so we're here at this point. We're here at this point in history. If you guys go back to the Broadway massacre that we had in Tulsa, Oklahoma, or in Edmond, like look up massacres in your state. Just do a random history search of history. Okay, like if you've had one. I don't know if they've had one or not, but just see if your state has had one. Look up, okay, for example, Texas state massacres. Pay attention to when it happened and compare to them to like other massacres and like the scenarios and the situations and the time frames. And here we are now with everybody still stealing people's mail. And I saved the town from getting shot up the other day. They're still stealing mail. They're still breaking and entering into people's houses and murdering people, and they're still doing all this crazy stuff. Yeah, that's gonna happen. And this time, the places where they're trying to, I don't go around those places. And my spirits are being manipulated, so if something happens, all God can say is, there's your another example. He's gonna lock him up yet. I'm in Jelly Roll lives across the street from me. I'm in Kelly Park in Edmond, Oklahoma. 24-22 minutes. Jelly Roll lives over here. JD, Tammy lives over here, but she's not over here right now, I guess. She may be now since people are at her house, but I don't know. Eminem's over here. Cardi's still over here. Stefan's over here. Weinstein. Epstein's over here. Where's Epstein at? I'm pretty sure they want to know where the Epsteins is. He's in the tunnel. Um, who else? Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera. Um, Ray J was over here. I don't know if he's still here. His spirit's here. Miss Ray J. Rev Run's over here right now. That's why all that stuff came out about the churches, about Rev Run. Deacon over here. Who else is over here right now? Caton William, King Henry, Queen Camellia, um, Benny Blanco, and Selena Gomez. There's a whole bunch of ice skating group people that are about to come over here. They're about to stab my vagina in the torture tunnel. Let's Kardashians, we already know they're over here. Kanye's over here. Um, Elon Musk is over here. Kardashians over here. Elon's over here. Okay, wherever Kardashians are, Elon's there. Okay, connected at the hip. She does do as I say magic on Kanye and Elon all the time. She does all this magic on all these police officers and law enforcement for them to do as they say. Who was a part of the phone magic? Okay, the phone magic. Okay, let's go back to, okay, let's do the phone magic first. Phone magic. The main people that did the phone magic are the Kardashians, Elon, Elon, Samantha Hyland, Andy Cohen, Teresa Giudice. There's a whole bunch of them, y'all, okay? Like, they won't leave my accounts alone, and they are so jealous of that account because it's a whore account, and they're making a lot. It's not a whore account, it's a prophecy account, but on their end, it's a whore account because it's wired. Okay, just like this account or my Bushy's Corner account, it's rewired to another account on their end. Okay, and it's a whore account and they're pimping out their vaginas and making a lot of money as Heather Bushy, and I don't like it. And I'm the queen of the world. I haven't had sex in 5 years. I'm not a whore. I don't want my name labeled as a whore. Okay? Would you, if you, even though you're not in that spot right now at this moment, would you want your name in history labeled as a whore name? No, you wouldn't. I think it's highly inappropriate. And not only that, there's all these porn videos that they're okay in the celestial warfare. They come down and they film me while I'm in the shower and while I'm shaving my private areas. Yeah, and they take it to the police station and to Pornhub and they put it on there as Queen Busheydeen. Yeah, I'm on Pornhub a lot more than what people think. And it's because of the celestial warfare. I'm the queen of the world. I don't want my body on the freaking Pornhub. And they stole that money too, and I still haven't gotten that. And they're still stealing it. They're recycling it with other Heather Bushies. Okay, so going back to Bethany Gaskin, Nicole, and my mom, and all of them, they're doing magic on them to do all of this stuff, and they're using the celestial flyers to manipulate them. Okay, so a lot of people have to understand. That's why I'm so lenient with them because they're not awakened and they don't know. I mean, they're getting awakened, okay, but my poor mom's so freaked out about these people. She doesn't want to be around. I can just tell she's freaked out about something. And we can't talk about it because Jelly Roll and all of them will threaten to murder her. bones are about to be in a castle wall. Whoever's name starts with an E, their bones are about to be in a castle wall. Or maybe that E name is putting bones in a castle wall. Could go both ways. But oh, the sugar gliders. Caitlin Grizzled. Oh, Caitlin Grizzle thinks I'm a piece of shit for doing it this way. Well, God planned it this way because you and your people locked up my phone, Caitlin Grizzle. How about that? So why don't you, while you're over there making Heather Bushy money and being shitty online, why don't you tell everybody that you're a fake Heather Bushy with HIV and AIDS too, and you're helping contribute to the world of giving it to people? When you can clearly go get on your medicine and quit giving it to people. How about that, Caitlin? Why don't you tell the world that? Why don't you tell the world really what happened to your husband's husband or dad? Why don't you really tell them what you all did in that situation? How about that? Checkmate. How about that for the queen of the world? How about that? How about you tell everybody on TikTok what you're doing with them and their money and all those people that watch you every day, all the money magic you're doing on them? How about that? Next question. Yes, they are still using my TikToks, and that's another reason why all these TikTokers are being shitty, because they want to steal my TikToks, because they're all adversary abusers, and they're stealing money from everybody on TikTok, and that's why they won't want me on TikTok, because I will call all of them out. Jeffree Star. Yes, he has all of our TikToks. If you're missing your TikTok, Jeffree Star has it, and it's on ViewBug. And they have investigated the situation. He was supposed to release the magic and just let it be and just give us our accounts back and nothing else be said. Boom, bada bing, and just leave it alone. And they won't even do that. They won't even do that. They won't even do that. Be that simple. It's that easy. No jail time. Nothing will be said. Release the magic and give it back. They won't even do that. They won't even do that. What's that tell you? They want war. They want guns, blood, and guts. Rocky Woo, hey. Why? Because I'm the queen of the world and they're the Illuminati with everything in my name, and they want all this stuff. But they don't realize that I don't want my name on their stuff. Now there are some companies that are negotiable, and but that's nobody's business. But they want everything. They're jealous. They're the Illuminati, and I won't sell my soul. You do not have to sell your soul to be famous in the world. I'm the queen of the world. The queen doesn't sell her soul. No, I don't drink. I haven't drank in almost 7 years. Steven Sushi. Everybody take a picture of this name right here. Stephen Duncan. Stephen Duncan. Or Steve Duncan. Jelly Roll. Steven Sushi. And David Walker. Now let's see who's telling the truth, Caitlin. Let's get a reader on that and let's see who's telling the truth. Okay, Jacob, that's Savannah Dexter, and Jelly Roll's people. Some of Jelly Roll's people. I can hear him over there. He's across the street from me right now. I can hear him. Yes, Jelly Roll the singer, yes. And wanna say hi to the people? Say hi. It's a better me. Bigfoot said to buy. Well, I own all of them, so I could care less. No matter what, they have to pay land rights or whatever, so I could care less. No, she's still on duty, trust me. They were stabbing her vagina just a little bit ago. They're not doing it right now, though. Big Lots. They filmed at the big, they filmed everywhere in Edmond, Oklahoma. My whole town slapped me in the face. The whole state slapped me in the face. And now some people are finding out that I really am the real Heather Bushy, and the whole state's just in distraught. Okay, we're losing people every day. They're murdering people every day. Like, it's just not a good thing. Cute little Cheweenies. Oh, they have Cheweenies and stuff like, because they stole Paris Hilton's. That's great. That's another thing. You guys need to quit stealing Paris Hilton's Avasary abuse, because she's the only one that's going to be Paris Hilton. Okay? And that's a scary situation. That's all I'm going to say about that. That's just not cool. And Paris Hilton's over here now, and she's trying to murder me. She just said, yes, I am trying to murder you. See, this is that stuff that I have to deal with all the time. Yes, I'm gonna murder you. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. 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 No, I'm not. All night long. Every day. Okay, so what's something else that we need to talk about? Is how I feel about the situation. I think they're a bunch of clowns. I think they're a bunch of clowns. I think it's a world clown shit show. I think it's disgusting what they're doing to the queen of the bee of the whole world. I think it's absolutely disgusting that they won't respect me and take all those videos off Pornhub of me They won't quit filming me in my house and taking it to around the world and look at her body and look at her body. I don't care. I'm the queen of the world. Why do I care what you think about my body? I'm not having a baby with you. You're not my king. I don't care what you think about my body. You're not God. God made my body. I care about what God thinks about my body. I care about what I think and what I feel. I don't care about what other people think. I'm the queen of the world. I don't care what you think about my body. I don't care if I have a little dimple right here. You don't want me to be the queen of the world because I have a dimple right here on my face. That's how petty these people are. God didn't give it to you. He didn't give you that blood. And that's another thing. The Kardashians are trying to find ways to suck my blood out of the celestial and put it in their body. Like these Kardashians, they do some crazy ass magic crap. Like stem cell, they get in the laboratory with magic, okay? They are dangerous. Like, here's an idea. Bomb their morgue. Their morgue needs to be bombed. Okay, any magic crap, heavy magic crap. Like they have, I'm having this vision of, like, they have this tunnel full of like herbs and like stuff like in practical magic, like one of those rooms. It needs to be bombed. They need to burn it. Everything those Kardashians have, they have to burn it and break it. And it's not to be mean or destructive or anything like that. I'm saying that that's what they have to do for all of us. So they stole the whole world's adversaries. Everybody in Oklahoma's phones are messed up. They're controlling everybody in Oklahoma's Instagrams, Facebook, TikToks, everything. They're in all their bank accounts. Like our bank accounts say, okay, say you have $5,000 in your bank account. It says on your end that you have $5,000. They're cutting this video. It says on your end that you have $5,000, but on their end, it's going to say 99 cents. It's very true. It's this serious. And they just keep paying people to keep them to shut up. Though there's a lot of government people involved in stealing all these people's money. This is still going on. It's a big deal. And nobody will listen to me about it. Okay, Nicole and Brandon Orr, I appreciate you adversary abusers. Why don't you grow some balls and get on your YouTube channel, Nicole, and tell everybody who the fuck you are, bitch? Why don't you do that? Why don't you do that, Nicole? Why don't you get on your YouTube and grow some fucking balls, Nicole? Like you like to sit back there and talk all that shit, Nicole. You like to sit here and yap your mouth and do all that abracadabra on the whole world. You like to do all that abracadabra. Why don't you get up there, Nicole, and tell everybody what a piece of shit you are and what you're doing to me and everybody in YouTube land? How about that, Nicole? Why don't you go get to the hospital? You're the one that needs to go to the psych ward, Nicole. Sitting over here talking about, she's thirsty, she's thirsty, she's thirsty, she's thirsty. You're the one over there having sex with every single one of my ex-boyfriends. They have all my ex-boyfriends over here in the Celestial filming with Bravo, with fake Heather Bushies. Nicole's had sex with every single one of them. Every single one of my exes. Every single one of them in the physical has had sex with one of my exes. But I'm thirsty. They're in Wyoming right now. That's a good place for them. Maybe they can go to some more of those houses and murder people. Because the same thing that's happening in Wyoming is happening, or the same thing that's happening here Oklahoma is happening in Wyoming, but a lot worse. It's a Deadville in Wyoming. Okay, like there's nothing there in Wyoming, and this is why. It's because of this Avasary. Jeffrey was supposed to move there to make it this big, beautiful place and bring more people to. No, it got worse. It's right. Yes, greed is a very controlling master. Certainly is. Oh yeah, Nicole's had sex with every single one of my ex-boyfriends. Okay, even my ex-husband, Forrest Bushy. Yeah. Okay, they're trying to illegally change my name back so my name won't be Bushy. Like these people have gone over and beyond, and they're not doing a damn thing about this shit. They're not doing a damn thing. These people aren't locked up. Like what they're doing to my dad daily at his job is horrible. What they're doing to my brother's horrible. What they're doing to my mom and me is horrible. Like I guarantee you, if I hang up this live and I want to go outside, they're gonna threaten me. And they're gonna be like, we're gonna stand by the fence, we're gonna run through the fence and we're gonna shoot you and we're gonna murder you. See, they just said, yep, that's what we're gonna do. Every night. And at 3 a.m. there's supposed to be a murder somewhere, but I don't know where. Here in Kelly Park, there's supposed to be a murder at 3 a.m. Yes, I'm live right now. Yes, I'm live. Hi, Sandra. How you doing? Welcome to the party. Glenn is very pissed off and he is all over your ass. That's all I have to say. Like white on rice. Car wreck lately? Lights flashing. Things just not going right. Everything you're doing, just you get blocked and things just are it's just shitty. Yeah, that's Glenn. You can hear me. It's Jelly Roll messing with the volume. There you go. Is that better? Now Brian Gray's over here. Yep, Nicole slept with all my exes. The Global Awards people. Yes, I'm the real Heather Bushy. This is how serious this is. Yes, it's this shocking. The audio is not crap. They're just messing with it in the celestial warfare and they won't leave it alone. So everybody scream at the top of their lungs for the celestial warfare. Leave the volume alone on my live. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. You're pretty too. Backway psychos. Thank you. Yeah, they're not being very nice people. They're never nice to me, okay? I'm just alive so they can stab my vagina. That's it. For the rest of my life, Trump, I'm never going to have a life as long as Trump's alive. I will never have a life. He's never going to let me have a life, ever. I can't even go on vacation. I can't go to the store. They're trying to snap my neck right now. That's Jeffree Star. Oh, that wasn't Jeffrey. That was Elon, they said. Watch them melt. 50, 45 seconds. If you can see in the celestial, you just saw what happened. Thank you. I can look better, okay? But I'm in battle mode. They do magic on my makeup and all everything. You were gonna have your son shoot me for muting you on a live when you're being disrespectful. I can figure it out, Sandra. I'm not stupid. Just no glens over your ass, all over your ass, and leave me alone, okay? I love you from a distance. But that's it. Okay, what's something else that they want to know? HIV and AIDS, yes, uh, for all of them. They're whores in other countries. They're not on their medications because of the adversary abuse with the Kardashians. And the Kardashians will tell you to your face that yes, that is their adversary agreement to give the world HIV and AIDS and herpes. They will tell you that. That's why I'm so vocal about it. Otherwise, I would be discreet. They tell you this. Okay, and they said that this is far from over because they're going to go head over heels on every single one of these accounts just because I am a reborn virgin and I am the queen of the world and I'm not a whore, and they want it all known all over the world as a fake Heather Bushy and being whores. And that's why you all are going to get shot for that. So, to all those kings and queens in other countries, your whores are out of line for messing with the blood queen. And it needs to be handled. And the Lord is calling upon you to handle your whores accordingly. Absolutely. And now you guys understand why I call them whores and why I say it the way that I'm saying it. Are you guys understanding? Because they won't lock them up here. They won't do nothing to them here. So now God's sending them to their other countries to get beat. And they're still not doing that. I don't take any medications. Oh, the the drug ring. Okay, yes. In Oklahoma, we have a fake Heather Bushy drug ring, and they're all their medications are in my name, but I don't take any of those medications. They're from different pharmacies like CVS, uh, Crest grocery store, Walmart. Um, we have this place called Sherry's Discount Drug. There's um, a Homeland Pharmacy. Any place where there's a pharmacy, they need to look for Heather Bushy drugs, and it could be spelled Bushy. It could be spelled Bushey. But yeah, they're getting drugs everywhere. When you're in the Illuminati, you can get anything you want whenever you want. Yes, it's true about my x rays. They went to every hospital, every MRI place that I've ever been to, and they got copies of everything, and they're trying to do that story as a fake Heather Bushy with my medical records on Bravo. Yeah, all the hospitals around the world are doing fake Heather Bushy cases in my name. Like I said, I'm never going to see any of this money. And that's why I wanted to do what I did wanted to do was just sell one of my big items. That way I could just have a huge lump sum to get the hell away from Oklahoma, you know what I mean? In a quick of a hurry. And God came down on me and he told me not to do it or go that route. And like it, I can do anything anyway because I can't call anybody. I can't get a hold of anybody. Like if I were to call a detective right now, the Illuminati would call them and pay them for them not to talk to me or tell me that everything, there's no such thing as a celestial warfare. Like if you call 911 and talk to like a detective or whatever, and you add to them it's a celestial warfare and whoop de woo and all of that, they're supposed to tell them that there's no such thing as the celestial warfare and all this is fake. But yet our dogs are missing and people are dying and they're seeing people. Like, yeah, it's that bad. Now, when I become queen, at 58:03 minutes. Now they're singing the if there's something strange in the neighborhood, who you gonna call? Bushy Busters. Bushy Buster Booty. I don't have a microphone. It's Jelly Roll messing with the volume in Parliament. And Nicole. No, I'm watching everybody have my kids for me. I'm not allowed to have a kid because of Eminem and the Kardashians. Yes, I will. I want some. Yeah, I'm not allowed to have kids because these other girls can't have kids. It's an adversary abuse situation. I'm 39. Thank you. It's because of Parliament is messing with the volume. Now Nicole, of course, is over at Weinstein's, and now she's trying to murder me. That's Paris Hilton and Nicole, of course. She's another one that needs to get beat. Yes, I'm not good at it, but I like to. They're always around me. They never leave me alone. We're at an hour. Oh yeah, they always get reservations for steak dinners and everything, but I have to sit here and get tortured and stabbed for $3,000 when they get paid for $40 hour. These bitches get paid $40 an hour, okay, for a hitter quitter, okay, and I get paid $3,000 for 5 minutes just sitting here. I don't get the money they do, but I'm a slave. I can't even order a steak. If I order a steak, it'll get stolen from DoorDash. Yeah, I'm not allowed to have kids because of the torture tunnel. Ask Benny Blanco. Thank you, Jeffrey. Uh, Ask Nicole. Yes, she does swallow, but I'm not going to pimp her out. You can go to uh, her other page that's connected to this one. $40 she'll swallow for you. She may be at the Oklahoma Floozy Hotel. You can catch her at that one in the morning time at 6 a.m. all day long. $40. If you're lucky, it may be room 69. Yeah, they're still in my Indian money. I already know Kevin Stitt was supposed to already paid me 100 million, but he's recycling it with all the other Heather Bushies. I'm never gonna see that money either. I'm never gonna see any of it unless they're dead. Oh, Tori Haley and Tara, they never had a miscarriage. That wasn't a miscarriage. It was a blood clot. And they even told them that, and they still cry of it. They just have mental problems, okay? They're drug-induced alcoholic issues. No, thank you, Ryan. I'm fine. I appreciate the offer, though. But don't do that because Jay-Z Carter will find out and they'll steal it. Don't ever send me anything. Ever. Don't waste your time because I will not get it at all. It won't come to my house. Nothing. Not even a letter. Who's Carlitos? A Mexican rapper? I don't know who that fella is. Is he a Mexican rapper? I don't know a lot about the music industry, but if they're willing to sell Benny Blanc, because my name is in Benny stuff, if they're willing to sell anything for a penny, well, at least give me enough money, to sell something, whatever, enough for a house. I'll do anything. I'll sell anything to get anything, get my name off anything. I'll do anything. I'll do anything to get away from these people. How much you want to sell it for? I'll be glad. Okay, let me sign your paper for you. Okay, not any of these other people. Me. I'll be glad to. The lowest price. The lowest price, okay? Anything. A penny, okay? Like, I'm talking penny. I will sell anything for a penny. You know, a little bit more than a penny, you know what I mean? You get what I mean. I'm desperate to get away from these people. Desperate. I'll do I won't have sex with you or lick your wee wee or anything like that, but okay. I guess I'm not that desperate then, huh? I would feed you steak. Oh, thank you, Global. A cow. You know, I think a cow would be kind of cool to have because you'll always have your own milk and you can make your own butter and everything. Okay, the torture tunnel. It's where they spiritually try to have your baby. Okay? It's a magic spell. They have this tunnel down there and now they have all these rooms down there. There's like a whole bunch of rooms. Kind of like in a stripper area, you know how they have all those rooms. You can just go into a room and do your thing. It's like that down there. Oh, they're putting the dome up right now because it's almost 3 a.m. They gotta murder people. This is real serious. Okay? I wanted to go outside before all that happened, but doesn't look like that's gonna happen. Okay, so what they do in the torture tunnel, we're at 107 minutes. What they do in the torture tunnel um, is they have a tunnel, which you guys already know. The tunnel is right there underneath my cross. Okay? And they fly in here and they have a knife and they stab in your vagina. They get your blood in the celestial and they take it down into the physical and it shows up in the physical. And I guess they put it on their penis area and they have intercourse with it. Is that right? Yeah, they just have to have sex with it. Intercourse, sex, or whatever. And that's what they do. And they try to have your Jesus baby. And they do that all day long. And they do it to Betharini too. And they're doing it to my brothers and my dad. They only do that spell on the real royal people. Okay, I'm going to have to get off here because now they're going to start messing with this live. Yeah, I'm not allowed to have a steak dinner or any type of good food. Because the Kardashians eat steak and potatoes every night and they're $40 whores and I don't get steak and potatoes and I'm a $3,000 stabber. I shouldn't say it like that. It's $3,000 to stab me and they're $40 every $40 an hour. But they get steak and potatoes. No, I'll never be in a movie. God is always watching. They're across the street at Weinstein's house right now, being assholes. They're trying to threaten me to get off live right now. Get off live. Nicole's embarrassed. She's Nicole. She's Nicole. She's Nicole. Oh, she gets treated better than me. It's $40. live with my family. We're all going to have to separate. It's better for us to all separate. Yes, I do have money to leave, but that's the thing is I don't have a driver's license. I'm the queen. If I go anywhere, like, okay, like I thought about this, like they have movers and stuff. If I move into an apartment, Steve Harvey, they'll move around the apartment and they'll try to shoot up the apartment. I have to get a house that's on land with nothing around it and no tunnel underneath. And finding a house like that here in Oklahoma that the Illuminati doesn't own is very difficult. So I have to move out of state. To get away from this adversary, I have to move out of state. And that's another thing. What state can I go to? Because they're doing this everywhere. I'm the queen. I need to be in the castle. Yes, it's that serious. Do I get scared? Every day. But it's getting to the point where it's normal. And I can't be that way. Like, I'm used to being threatened all the time. I'm used to these people doing this to me. Where's the tunnel? And they're trying to wait till July to introduce me to the world or Christmas. I have all this stuff like this because of the celestial people stealing my stuff. That's where the tunnel is. You guys want to see it again? And it goes all the way. Like all the way through my house. Everybody's houses. And they're paper thin. They have started digging more tunnels. And they're very paper thin. Like you can hear these people slamming the doors down there. God Almighty. Yes, it is very sad. Yes, I'm a telepathic mind reader psychic. I just got a new spiritual gift a couple weeks ago, and that's to read minds. Yes, I'm honest. Thank you. Yes, it is frightening and it hurts too. I'm bleeding right now in the physical because of it. And no, it's not my menstrual time either. Thank you. Yes. Yes, these girls got flowers weekly, but now the M&M has all these new Heather Bushies. They're not getting flowers weekly anymore, I guess. Can I get it back? Yeah. But I'm the queen. I'm not supposed to drive. They don't want me to drive. God does not want me to drive at all because of the celestial warfare. They're trying to murder me. Yes, it's happening in Kentucky too. Everything that's happening here is happening in Kentucky too. It's happening in every single state, sweetheart. This is all over the world, in every state. Wake up. It's in Kentucky too. You just can't see it. They're stealing your mail too. You're not special. It's happening in Kentucky too. Yes, I am trapped by the Illuminati, and my family is too. Yes, it's very scary. Who is digging the tunnels? The Illuminati. I can't give exact names because some of these people, like, I can't give exact names. Like, they're digging a tunnel right now. It's Steve Harvey and Post Malone. They're digging another sex room, and it's over there in my garage area, in the underneath my garage, where they're building another sex room. Yay. Because they have all these ice skating people about to come. The ice skating group is about to come to Edmond, and I'm about to get stabbed a whole bunch of times. And I can't even get a steak dinner. And if you're any of those ice skaters out there, my best advice to you is to stay the fuck away from Oklahoma. Because they will find me. I'm telling you, I have to have help from the government to get these people away from me to move. They're the Illuminati. They've been following me for 39 years. They're not ever going to leave me alone. And they'll tell you they're never going to leave me alone. It's not a secret. Yes, I've done drugs before. I think everybody has. Not everybody, but you know, the secret society. Secret society, as in, oh, the CIA. They just said that the CIA is in the celestial warfare. That's Elon Musk. That's personality 29 coming into effect. It is the government, yes. Kevin Stitt is a fake Greg Gogol. That's another reason why it's taken so long. And a Shannon Gogol. It is the government. Yes, it is the government. What crew did you say? The Illuminati. You're a priest? You should know that this is bad then and this needs to stop, huh? You should know destruction is about to come upon Oklahoma, huh? Oh, like this? No. If you have... Okay. Okay, so today they found out, which I already knew some of this stuff, but I didn't know it was this fella. There's a lot of women in the political party. I was supposed to be the first female president in the United States of America, and it's on the Avasary agreement. Well, there's a lot of females in the political party that are trying to be the first female president. Okay, well, Trumpy found out today that I have George W. Bush's presidency uh, straight. Uh, excuse me. What do they call it? Credentials. His ambition in presidency, or um, what do they call it? The way he was as a president, or whatever. I don't know how to explain. I don't know the right words of what I'm trying to think. I think you guys understand what I'm talking about, but yes. But how would I rank George W. Bush? He was a good president. Um, he was trying to get the war shut down too, as far as I'm concerned. But it was more of a closed doors type thing, and that's why they murdered him. They murdered him and Marilyn for trying to take down Parliament. I own Parliament, yes. Yes, the Illuminati has been secretly running the world behind the world's back. Absolutely correct, yes. The Kardashians and Trump are the presidents of the United States. Okay, what? That's the wrong world general, isn't it? That's the wrong world general in the global world war, the global people. Yes, I was married. That's why my last name is Bushy. And no, I'll never be in a movie, and I don't ever want to be in a movie. Now, I may do like a documentary. Like, I have ideas with people and things, but I don't know at this point if I'll ever do it. These people have really ruined everything that I wanted to do with them. You know what I mean? Yeah, once in a while, yeah. Is it a myth or is it true? About what? Ride horses in Oklahoma? No, I haven't ridden horses in Oklahoma. I haven't ridden a horse. I don't think I've ever ridden a horse, to be honest. I got you. Oh, I understood that you misspelled horse. Nicole, what you're doing right now is wrong, and you need to quit. She's trying to snipe my video right now, so nobody, for Caitlin Grizzle or whatever. Hi, Brooklyn, Burnett. Now everybody wants to come in here, and they're gonna cut this video, and I gotta stop it. This is what I'm talking about. It's an hour, 25 minutes and 50 seconds. Parachuting, I would never do that. I'm scared of heights. I wouldn't jump out of a plane. Oh, no, no. No, not me. I wouldn't even get in a hot air balloon. I guess so. I guess I am a chicken. I don't like the heights. Favorite. Yes, they messed with my banana flavored uh, extract. Ever fly? Yes, I've been on a plane before. Dwayne Johnson's inside me right now. Stay away from my house in the celestial warfare. This is what they do when they don't get their way. They're going to be destructive now. I don't want this video to get edited. It's an hour and 27 minutes. I'm finally talking to the world. Will you leave my video alone for the love of God? My favorite flavored bananas are whiskey. Whiskey cake. I never had sex with that dude. I just went on a date with that guy and never talked to him again. There's sometimes, okay, some of these people I've just been on like dates with, just like a single date with, and they made up like all these lies and all this stuff about me. Like they've made a catastrophe with these ex-boyfriends, and some of them aren't even ex-boyfriends, okay? So that's why I said take all those exes with them, whatever they say, with a grain of salt, because that's why I'm not worried about it, because I know the truth and I love Jesus, and I know Jesus will bring it to the light about the truth. So I care less what those people are. I'm the queen. I don't care. They're old news. That's behind me. Let them do what they want to do. The more you ask, the more they edit. Well, at least we'll have the messages in here like this, so they'll know if something gets edited out and it's not making sense, that they could piece it together. So this will be YouTube's example of what Nicole, of course, and Bethany and all these YouTubers are doing. Oh, you jacked up? No, I'm not jacked up. Oh, jacked up their lives? No, they jacked up their own lives. I want my life back. There's a difference. Who's Barbara? Grace Living Center. No, I don't know. With Jesus, all things are possible. You have to keep going. You can't stop, because once you stop, God will stop. You have to keep moving forward. You have to keep going. You have to keep going with God. You have to keep going. You can't stop. Once you stop, then He'll stop. You move, He moves. Exactly. In this situation, I kind of have to worry about these people and what they're doing, because If I don't, then I won't get my life back. But I'm not worried about the movies, so. hmm Yeah, Nicole's spirit is going against her right now. She doesn't realize she came over here to try to be a bitch, and her spirit's going against her. Yes, there's a whole bunch of movies have written about me, and there's a whole bunch of songs about me, and I don't care. I don't care about any of it because they've ruined this whole thing. I just want my money in the crown, and let's get this ball rolling, and I don't care about any of this other crap. I'm ready to have a family and a baby. Hey Nicole, how you doing? Well, get out of the tunnel and go home. I'm tired of listening to your voice underneath my bed. Nicole's underneath my bed right now, or underneath my bed in the tunnel. Sorry, my nose keeps. I need to get a tissue. Oh, are you guys snorting cocaine in the celestial warfare in my nose? That's another thing. They're putting tranquilizers in us in the celestial warfare. They're snorting cocaine in our noses in the celestial warfare. Um, Everything. I'm talking to you. Oh, when I look away like this, I'm listening to the spirits and what they're saying. What's the movie? Okay. Are you guys talking about Cinderella? Busherella? Yes, I'm a Cinderella, but I don't want to be a Cinderella because they are fighting all over it. So I don't want Busherella. I don't want none of it. I want my crown and my money, and let's start writing orders to make the world a better place. Forget all the bullshit, okay? It's time for a new makeover, some new teeth, and for me to get my spot and my pen and start writing orders to make the world a better place. Forget some Busherella, okay? We're skipping Busherella. We're going straight to the crown and writing orders. Alright. I love the world. I love the people. Nicole, of course, and like probably millions of other people. There's millions of people in these tunnels that have been in these tunnels for years. 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 All over the world. Ghost. Yes, watch the movie The Invisible Man. That'll help you understand what's going on. The Invisible Man. That's the Wrong World General. Okay, excuse me, I was wrong. Lieutenant General. But I apologize. It's Lieutenant General, and he's drunk being stupid. Just ignore him. Just pray for him and send him on his way. Are you talking about why I love DoorDash so much? Let me tell you something. Sometimes God will make me get a DoorDash order just to save everybody else's orders. And I'm tired of it. Yes, watch the Invisible Man movie. That'll help. Oh, bushy bushes. Yeah, they are kind of bushy, aren't they? Yes, they are making a cannabis shop right in front of my face here in my hometown of 40 years called Bushy Bushes. Everybody went against me in the cannabis field. My whole state went against me. Everybody. They even have a bushy restaurant in my name. The whole state went against me. All of Oklahoma is rich and wealthy the way that they are because of my adversary agreement. And I'm with the Lord. All that stuff's going to get blown away. Well, some of it anyway. God's going to come through with a tornado. I think all these high schools are going to get blown down. Or at least one. I think North will. I think North High School will get blown down because of the cemetery over there. Memorial in Santa Fe will eventually get blown down in due time. Jesus takes his time. There's a time and a place for everything. But to be honest, I think North High School will be the first one because of the cemetery. And yes, they do have a headstone over there in that cemetery with my name on it. And I keep breaking the spells too. The cemetery spells. No, Taylor, I've already seen you enough in the tunnel trying to stab in my vagina for your baby, so you can leave. I don't want to see you. But thank you, I appreciate you. Okay, watch the video, God is Real by Tom McDonald. Okay, watch it without the music on. You'll see the next generation. Just pay attention to the video. No, I'm a woman. North High School is in Edmond, Oklahoma. Edmond, Oklahoma. That's probably what they're probably at that cemetery right now, burying bones, aren't they? Underneath my headstone. So to the Edmond police, if you anybody out there who is bored tonight, you can get in that police car and ride up to the Edmond North High School Cemetery and go look at Heather's headstone, and they're putting bones in there in the cemetery right now. There's your head lead right there. Government monies. That's money. They won't go do it. They're going to let them do what they do. Fly over there to Celestial Warfare and wait to see if the policemen show up. No, I'm not transgender. What did they call what, sweetheart? Thank you. I'd be a lot prettier if they quit pulling on my beauty and my energy every day. Oh yeah, tell Nicole to quit pulling on my beauty. Tell the Kardashians to quit pulling on my beauty. Tell Christina Aguilera and Britney Spears to quit pulling on my beauty. I bet you my face will change. Like my jaw right here, they're doing jaw magic because Victoria Pal's jaw's long. It's a Victoria Pal. My lips are dry. They're trying to make me have a long jaw like her. Zaddy Chunk Chunk. Quit asking me if I'm trans. I'm not trans. emblems and symbols. It is scary. We're at an hour and 41 minutes and 34 seconds. I think we're good to go now. I may be back in a little bit. They're going to try to lock me out of all my accounts and everything. Let's pray they don't edit this video, you guys, okay? Because there's a lot of information in here. 9 for truth. So that means everything I'm saying is the truth. 9 watchers. And 10 likes for change. Are you guys okay? Any more questions? Oh, now there's 11. 7-Eleven, okay, the 7-Eleven coffee, or the $7.11 coffee, that's my story. The Dunkin' story, that's my story. Who cares anyway? I'm ready to write orders and take the crown. Forget all the bull crap. I'm too grown for this little girl crap. Let's write orders and make the world a better place. And make the ocean better. Make the world better, right? Let's forget about Busheydeen and all the bull crap, and let's write orders and make the world a better place and move forward, right? Wouldn't y'all rather that? And then we'll get the story. We'll do the story later on, and right? When we're running off together. I'm not going to be in a movie. Oh, they're trying to do magic for me to have a car wreck later on in life, or a car wreck, period. And they're wanting me to die in a car like Princess Diana did. Princess Diana is alive and well on the island, by the way. And so God just made it to where he doesn't ever want me to drive because I'm the queen, and that's just the way that it is. Because they're never, that's why I was in so many car wrecks in my lifetime, was because of magic and flyers. So I'll never drive. Yeah, flyers, wrecked vehicles, adversary abuse situation that has to do with, that's another story for another day. I can sit here and talk to you people about this stuff for hours. I wish tomorrow. My stuff's packed. Oh, that's why we have so many potholes in our streets in Oklahoma. I told you they ain't gonna move at all. They ain't going up there. They're in the Illuminati. They'll get paid. Leaky leaky. They ain't going up there. No. No, it's too much like right. I'm telling you they're not going to. But let the righteous do it. We'll be locked up. It's the truth, man. Can't get mad at honesty. Can't get mad at honesty. Here's your confirmation. Everything I'm saying is the truth. Allow confirmation that everything I'm saying in this video is the truth. Everything that I'm saying in this video is the truth, or some things may be a slight message in a message. But everything I'm saying is the truth. Yeah, they keep trying to lock me up and put me in chains because I won't sell my soul. But if they put me in prison, they're going to rape me and kill me. So, and everybody knows it. That's Savannah Horton, her mom. I don't think she's being evil. Yeah, we know I'm not lying. We know I'm telling the truth. Yes, you are on your way to the moon. I'm doing my best. That's all I can say. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get off here. Absolutely. And that's another thing, like, there's so many people in the Illuminati, and they just signed 300 more people up with new soul sellers. 300. Like, and a lot of them aren't here anymore. They're dead now, but it just doesn't make sense. But that's the Illuminati. It's not for us to make sense. You know what I mean? Thank you. I appreciate all of you very much, and I'm very grateful for every single one of you. Oh, they use my insurance to go get plastic surgery. With that stab money from my vagina that they get, they use that money. As I sit here and get threatened and try to murder me every day. It's just sad. So, thank you. You're beautiful too. All of you are beautiful people. And Jesus loves you all very much. And hopefully I'll be able to get back on another time. Hopefully they'll give me my other account back, but there's always purpose in everything. That's probably God's pushing me probably over here to these other accounts now. So now some of these other accounts, they can go live on their end. They can go live, but I can't go live on my end. And that's a problem too. So just to let you all know, I love you very much and thank you for everything. And I'll be back soon. Hopefully I'll be able to get back on live again. But we're at 1 minute in some way. We're at 150 minutes and 49 seconds. 150, 50, 52. An hour and 50 minutes. I love you.